night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Outside Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. From 15 feet away, and he hits the jumper.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Paul taking his time here. Here's the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Outside Monk. We played just over a minute here in the first. To the middle. Here's Murray. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it yet?
Great open look there.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
On the wing, DeRozan. Levine against Fox. Releases from 15. Shot by Levine, no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I caught up with the head coach of the Kings for a moment. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
DeRozan passes to Monk. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so here's Sacramento. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Monk's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Sweet-looking Jay. When Monk's shooting it with confidence, he's a real weapon.
Fox against Levine. Fox surveying the D. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Levine. No good on the triple. Spurs lead by 4. Monk with a steal. Now the Kings in transition. DeRozan down low. He's guarded by Vassell. And stolen by Paul. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Levine with a steal. DeRozan for 3. Sacramento again missing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. This one for three. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist from Fox.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And here's Sabonis outside. They get it back. That one doesn't drop. Levine against Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Murray for three. Sabonis. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think BA coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside and during the contact and finding his shot.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Sabonis outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Fox with the ball. Last game for him, he had 14. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Sabonis looking over the floor. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. The take from DeRozan. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sochan. So the Kings making a change here. Larabia's checked in. That's good from DeRozan. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot. All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Sabonis with a screen on Paul. Throws it up high. Stolen by Vassell. Fox on the take. And Fox powers it home.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
On the wing, Levine. 17 points in his last outing. And it's good for 2.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Fox against Levine. Fox up top. 13 points in the game. And it's good. 2 points. Fox has got 15 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
The steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now here's Paul. He's scoreless. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Chris Paul still slippery on the inside. When he gets close to the hoop, he'll find a way to score.
Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Monk. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Sinks the tray. Monk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Sabonis slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's LaRavia. Sohan covering. Pass to LaRavia. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's De'Aaron Fox. Making highlights for San Antonio. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForte. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game,
When I look at San Antonio, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Sacramento Kings. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas. Markelle Fultz is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Ellis in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Fultz. And he banks in the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Tries again. Pass to Vassell. Fires from deep. On target from range. Vassell's got 6 points.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
Wesley, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night. Kings trail by 15. The 3 from Valanciunas. Hits the trifecta. Valanciunas has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Right wing. 4-3. Rebound by Sacramento. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Ali. Pass to Wesley. Hey, puts up a three. That shot is off. The Kings have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Ellis. Yet to see a basket. Here's Lyles. Shot clock at 5. Ellis passes to Lyles. Here's Laravia. He's guarded by Vassell. Valanciunas sets a screen. Ellis. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Here's Laravia. He's guarded by Vassell. Good. Laravia's got his second bucket of the night. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Castle. He's got 5. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Sohan's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
And it's Laravia missing. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Sohan outside. Pass to Wesley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Spurs, second.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
.103 left in the third. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Valanciunas. Barnes. Pass to Bassi. Back to Barnes. Castle for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Ellis. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. Lyles has got his first basket.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Knocks down the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Ellis. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's San Antonio. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position. Outside Paul. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Levine. Oh, man, just gets it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Three-pointer, Fox. DeRozan with the rebound. Kings trail by 11. Outside Levine. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Ball against Monk. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The one thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
Here's Barnes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic.
Big time alley-oop from DeRozan.
Nice to see Murray showcasing his playmaking chops.
Here's Fox. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Blake Monk picks one up.
Finding more and more ways is De'Aaron Fox to score the basketball. That time gets contact.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Shot by Levine, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Paul for three. Hits a three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Oh, Zach LaVine. Big-time dunk.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Fox goes in. There's the triple. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Lets the three fly. The Spurs rebound. Puts up a three. The shot by Sohan, no good. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Levine. Tipped away. Monk passes to Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The three from DeRozan. The rebound by the Spurs.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
For obvious reasons, it's hard to truly contest Wembanyama without fouling.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Here's Monk. Sabonis outside. DeRozan a screen. Can they get it? And that's good. Sabonis for three. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
DeRozan up top. Monk passes to DeRozan. Here's Fox, plenty of space. It counts.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward. Murray is screen on Morant. Wells with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Right side, DeRozan. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Sinks the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Now here's Murray. 9-point game his last outing. Off target with the open look.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
The best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Monk. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
I love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunity.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Monk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. The Kings trail by 6. Monk with the ball. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. There's the lob to Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And such a smart player. Sabonis knows just where to set that screen so he can then get open as the roller.
There's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach Levine, reminding us of what he can do.
1:12 left to play here in the first. Payne for three. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's Levine. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's Morant missing. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray is screen on Bane. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick and roll action.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Monk. Jackson against Murray. Jackson a screen on Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. Levine feeling it out a bit. Keegan Murray getting it done for the King. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the pivot, manning the middle. Good on the triple.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
And Levine puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Levine's got 5.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
It's Morant with the drive.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That's tipped. Out of bounds. Stolen by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. Memphis leading. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins. Working his way, Stan, from the G League. An assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. And finished off by Morant.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
For 3, Levine. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. There's the three. Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Monk, the pass to Levine. Over Bain. Up again, and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Here's Morant. Sacramento grabs the miss. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
Here's Murray. And the shot falls short this time. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Edey. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound collected by Levine. And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Pulls up on the wing. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Morant with it. Sabonis defending. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And it's Morant missing. The Kings trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Monk. And here is Murray. 8 points for him. From past the arc. The second effort. Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Levine's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Substituting on the court.
Ellis outside. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's been an excellent game. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. Start time 7 o'clock Eastern.
2 of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
He's wrecking those boys.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Ellis is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's LaRavia in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. It's Ellis on the wing. And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fultz against Pippen. Kennard for 3. A shot that time, not on target. The Kings leading. Ellis left side. And Ellis throws it down.
Well, with his size, Valanciunas can survey the whole floor and pick out those big openings to take advantage of.
And Aldama slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's intercepted. On the wing, Williams. Still scoreless. Here's Bagley. Here's Aldama. Covered by Lyons. And there it is for him.
Rumbling down the lane. Probably wise to stay out of Aldama's way.
Shakes him. Ellis can't get it to go.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Lyles got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Ellis kicks to Valanciunas. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pippen, the pass to Kennard. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ellis outside. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. And he drops that one in. Ellis has got his second basket of the game. The Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Takes it inside. And Aldama slams it in.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Aldama takes the hit and completes the play.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
And Kennard's teammates and coaches encourage him to take these quick shots because they know how effective he is.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Aldama. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Sabonis. But no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. That one misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the game still closely contested. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. And finished off by Morant.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Here's Monk. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
On the wing, Monk. Guarded by Morant. Offensive rebound. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. And the layup falls. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Levine going inside. And the rejection by Jackson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ring shot on the way. Levine gets the bucket.
And you got to give Levine a lot of credit. He's cleaned up that jump shot since getting drafted back in 2014.
Morant against Monk. Morant with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bane against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, that's exactly why it's nice to have Levine. He can do so many things within the offense.
Morant against Monk. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Levine passes to Sabonis. Now Levine. Over Bane. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Edey. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 1:33 left in the fourth. Levine passes to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Murray kicks to Sabonis. Here's DeRozan, and it goes down 2 points.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And Levine, here we go. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Levine inside the three-point line. Pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and
game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. 6 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Paul passes to Sohan. Three-pointer off the mark.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Fires from deep. And Morant gets it to go.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Outside Paul. Back to Sohan. Outside Paul. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
Doesn't come back and fire threes very often. Paul answers that time.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Here's Fox. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. The 3 from Wembanyama. First shot won't go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Fox outside. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The 4th spot held by the Grizzlies.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night here. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Now here's Morant. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Fox powers it home.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. Jackson outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Spurs trail by 12. And it's Paul off the drive. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup. Paul's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Out to Fox. That 3's off the mark. Memphis leading by 10. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Fox. To the paint. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Bain. Clock at 4. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bain's got his second basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
And both free throws good for Fox. There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter. Morant into the lane. Sohan with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Paul. Down low. Ball stolen. Here's Jackson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Memphis, ending the quarter up 10. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. The electric Ja Morant, high-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
And San Antonio has possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Sohan. Here's Fox. Wembanyama up top. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Here's the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish. Oh, one thing about Ja, oh, he's determined.
From deep, Wembanyama. Memphis with a rebound. Right side, Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. That shot wide open. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And it's Paul with the three.
All too easy from the veteran Paul, sizing up the defense and pulling up with confidence.
Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Shot from 16. The shot, no good. Poke loose. With the floater. Oh, Morant from close range.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And Fox powers it home.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Memphis leading by 12. Bain, the pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Vassell. No made baskets yet. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
The shot's good. Morant's got 25 points in the game. RJ displaying at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Castle's checked in for Chris Paul. The three from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
When you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness. See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Here's Castle, hounded by Morant. Picked up by Sohan. From deep. They grab their own miss. He drains it from the right block.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And it's Morant off the drive, and they'll get another chance. And it's Edey missing. Spurs trail by 16. Fox for three. The three ball is good for Fox.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Kicks it out to Bain. Takes a three. Good. And the setup by Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
When you're as accurate as Bain, you love doing this, giving them a little taste of their own medicine.
Sohan goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day. You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And a miss there on the triple. Here's Sohan. He takes it in. Here's Vassell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in. And it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days.
All right, guys, let's swing it. And that is going to do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Jordan McLaughlin out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Pippen. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Here's Fox. Oh, De'Aaron Fox finishing in transition.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul. Wesley, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kennard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Launches a 3. Memphis with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. 3-pointer. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 6.
back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pippen, pass to Aldama. Here's Pippen. Kennard outside. Picked by Aldama. Kennard with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. On the break. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Fox. 7 points in the game.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
Here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Kennard. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For San Antonio, Bassey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. And Branham subbed in for Wesley. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Williams passes to Pippen. 5 to shoot. Picked by Aldama. Memphis needs to get off a shot. They swipe it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. The kick out to Williams.
2 minutes.
Top of the key. And down it goes. 2 points. Spurs trail by 16. Vassell passes to Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot. You can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Bassey, and he jams it home with authority.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Here's Aldama. San Antonio with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Here's Castle. Hasn't got one to fall yet, and the shot goes in.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Bagley for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Edey. The 3 ball. Here's Wells. Back to Morant. Six on the shot clock. Edey for 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Morant against Paul. Barnes the screen. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Morant with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Edey. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against the Heat, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Biyombo, he's checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Johnson. Here's Morant. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers.
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. No good with the triple.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And here's Morant outside. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Edey. Launches it. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Wells.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Bain. Here's Edey. 4 on the clock. Morant. Morant flashes his vertical there.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. It's on Desmond Bain. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Memphis leading by 10. Now here's Morant. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Wembanyama, screen on Bain. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Five on the clock. Memphis with a rebound. Got a piece of it.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
From downtown, ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 8. Yes, it's good.
Ooh, what a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
Pass to Edey. Jackson on the wing. Morant against Paul. And again, it's Memphis missing. San Antonio with the ball.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Here's Fox. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 37.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. This was a
excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. For 3. The cell, no good. Here's LaVine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good touch on the interior. LaVine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Here's Fox. There's the drive.
Oh, my goodness. He is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Vassell, a screen on Murray. Back the ball. 6 to shoot. And he makes that one.
Chris Paul still slippery on the inside when he gets close to the hoop. He'll find a way to score.
Monk, the pass to LaVine, and taken away by Paul. And here they come. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Pass to Sabonis. And Paul pulls it down.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And here's LaVine. 17 points in his last outing. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Right side, DeRozan. Kick out to LaVine. 5 to shoot. On its way from Monk for 2. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
And LaVine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
Wembanyama on the follow.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip line.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? LaVine kicks to Murray. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus, but this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Now here's LaVine. The trade. Rebound by Sohan. Three-pointer, Fox. No good on the shot.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on him. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Three-pointer, Fox hits it from three-point range. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
From 20 feet out, LaVine's shot is off.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
And here are the Kings now. They trail by 6. Monk outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Back to Levine. It's stolen by Wembanyama. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 8. Outside, Levine sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
Monk against Fox. Paul for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got his second basket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from...
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Monk, and it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. LaVine kicks to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Back to LaVine. Sabonis trying to get open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Monk against Paul. They grab their own miss. DeRozan for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Spurs leading by 10. Wembanyama passes to Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Monk. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor. Fox, just a blur in transition.
For the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Castle's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Chris Paul. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And a big man who moves like a guard, Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
One-on-one here. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Sabonis. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. 54 seconds left in the first half. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
To the middle. Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Here's McLaughlin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
The Kings trail by 20.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Wembanyama outside, and that one good. Wembanyama has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
24.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Thanks for, maybe we should take a road trip. The 3 of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah.
Shifting gears back to that first half, De'Aaron Fox had it all working.
I see a lot of myself in there.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Kings. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wesley in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Launches from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. Valanciunas against Wesley. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Zohan with the screen. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Bassey. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Pass to Ellis. Tries again. Crosses over. The rebound by Champagny.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Puts it up from 15. Fultz, no good.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect. Ellis outside. Pass to Wiles. And Stefan Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
That one good for 2. And he's got 6 in the quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fultz looking around. Vassell outside. Here's Barnes. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Ellis against Vassell. Fires away from outside to the right side. Here's LaRavia. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's Bassett, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Vassell. 46 seconds left in the third quarter.
Bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the King. Pass to Wiles. Drills the three-pointer. Wiles got 7.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Castle. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Bassett. Misses the 3. Takes a 3. That one doesn't go. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Kings shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Monk. Murray surveying the D. Sabonis' screen on Fox for 3. Murray, and the 3 ball is good.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray showing he's a capable shooter.
All up top, Monk defending. Johnson sets the screen for Paul. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Clear for takeoff. Johnson absolutely loves hammering down the alley-oop.
Bean passes to Murray. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Spurs. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Murray. Back to LaVine. Launches it. Rebound San Antonio.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And good that time.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When LaVine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Here's Fox, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Zach LaVine. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Murray, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Fox against LaVine. It's stolen by Monk. Outside DeRozan. Murray outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Murray, good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Paul against Monk. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Levine. No good there off the double clutch. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank
opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at small forward. And good on the second, so he makes them both. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Greg.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Morant. Sacramento grabs the miss. DeRozan looks it over. The 3. Here's LaVine. Cleared away by Wells.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Murray for 3.
With all that length, Jackson Jr. can contest and bother shooters whenever they're within 10 feet of him.
And that one's good. Morant.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Monk. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And then Morant with the dunk.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
Here's Monk. Here he goes. On the wing, LaVine. DeRozan outside. Outside Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
From the arc. Murray, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Murray. He had 9 points in his last time out. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They're really working the paint now.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Morant with the slam!
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
LaVine against Bain, and the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
Jackson on the wing for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Bain against LaVine. it. Levine's got 5 now.
Well, if you're going to go in there, you have to want it. Levine did.
And it's Morant off the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 14. Inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, and he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Wow. DeRozan showing you why you always have to be. In good position on defense.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And so it's... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Levine surveys the... Oh! Murray finishing the lob!
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant. Oh!
Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Grizzlies foul. Wells. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And it's DeRozan missing. Grizzlies lead by 11. Here's Morant. No good. Good D by Murray. For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Tipped! And now the Grizzlies on the run. His first shot attempt. Bane, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Levine. Oh, determined bucket from Levine. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Morant with it, now guarded by Monk. Right side, Morant. With the fadeaway. The offensive rebound.
Such a hard worker. Bane was ready for any physicality that came his way.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Bane. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Shoots. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis leading by 13. Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Monk passes to Murray. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Outside Levine. And Levine knocks down the three.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Now Jackson. Kicks it out to Bain. To the middle. Another shot. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan for three. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Bain with the ball for the Grizzlies. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That game will be the third of 5 at home.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Clock at 6. A shot to stop the run. Murray, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's Morant off the drive.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Shot is good by Levine. There's 14 seconds left to play in the half. To the inside. Here's Edey. With 4 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. Edey's got 11 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Memphis ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometime. And moving along. Thanks as always.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And so in the game for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kept alive, Bagley. And finally, they hit one.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Monk passes to Sabonis. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
And if you give him a good enough look, Sabonis will make you pay from range.
Outside Bagley puts up a deep 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. You look at Kennard, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Fultz. And stolen by Bagley. Here's Pippen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pippen's got his first 2 points. Fultz passes to Valanciunas. Here's Laravia. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Pass to Fultz. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The three is up. And no good. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Kennard for 3. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different. Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And the basket by Aldama.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Sends it home from three-point land. Aldama's got 5.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Pass to Fultz. Here's Ellis. Buries it down low. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Ellis. Sinks the tray. 7 points in the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Ellis. Counted from distance. Ellis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Kennard can't get it to go. The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Ellis driving in. The ball's knocked loose. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fultz passes to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Pass to Lyles. This one for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires from the wing. No good there. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Memphis ahead, running away. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Levine. Murray with it. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 9 rebounds now. From deep, Morant. Gets hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. The Kings shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Nice job there by Levine, making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
From deep, Morant drains the triple. Morant's got 36 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And it's Monk missing. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And then Morant with the jam!
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant picks one up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And Morant gets it to go.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Again, the miss by the Kings. Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. They get it back. Pass to Wells. To the middle. Here's Edey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Morant into the lane, and he elevates for the dunk. Domantas Sabonis on the wrong end of that one.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Levine, the rebound by Edey. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Morant. Payne, the pass to Morant. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Morant's got 44.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Sabonis with a screen on Morant. Monk finds Levine. Over Bane. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Edey for 3. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Jackson.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Sabonis can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
It's deflected. They get it back. Takes it inside. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Wells. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Levine. Launches it from deep. He can't hit that time.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days.
off to a good start.
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's the cell into the 3 slot.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes... his game to a different level.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo! One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Paul for 3. Edie with the rebound. Here's Morant. It's deflected. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
A rebound by the Spurs. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The kick out to Bain. To halt the run. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Lets it go from deep. And Victor Wembanyama gets the 3. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far. Here's Morant. And Paul pulls it down.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 24 points. Paul passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Down low, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Just 2 to shoot. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Morant tries in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Driving in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury. Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Spurs making a switch here. Gassol's checked in.
Spurs substitution.
1:12 left to play here in the first. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This is what we pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now, here's Vassell. Here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Sohan. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock is at 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
The shot, no good. Payton for 3. Offensive rebound. And Jackson gets it to go.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Paul left side. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Edey. The 3 from Morant. A kick out to Bane. Good on the triple.
Just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jackson, score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Poked loose. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
So difficult trying to keep pace with Fox, especially when this man is on a break.
Morant drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Paul kicks to Fox. Nice move. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Another shot. And it's laid in by Paul.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. San Antonio making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. And it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Morant with a wide-open look. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Edey, and stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's McLaughlin. Second chance effort. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Wembanyama is a massive player, which comes in handy on that backcourt.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And that one's good. Morant.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Morant. Sohan with the ball, guarded by Morant. Sohan with the screen, just 5 to shoot. Castle. Wembanyama high post. San Antonio again missing. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Strong move by Bane. You could see it in his eyes that no one was stopping that drive.
Fox passes to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Fox with the steal. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him. From deep three-point territory. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
See their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
And now, not a bad. And that's all for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Oh, man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wesley in at the 1. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
There's a screen by Aldama. Kennard against Fox. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 3. Hit the crossover. And he makes good on the layup. Fox has got 16.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Bagley kicks to Pippen. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
There's a screen by Aldama. Kennard for three. It's good from long range. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Pippen with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And the shot goes down. Fox has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
A solo fast break. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
For the lead, and it's good on the way in. Fox has got 12 points in just the second half.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
Williams, and he gets it to go from the high post. Williams has got the game tied up here for Memphis. Fox against Kennard. Barnes screen on Kennard. Fox goes in.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater arguably might be the best in the game.
Kennard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Champagny. Kennard covering. Tries again. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
San Antonio making a switch here. Amu Kelishvili is checked in. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
It's Williams with the drive, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Combo, he's checked in for San Antonio. This ball comes in for Harrison Barnes.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Pippen. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Now Johnson. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Here's Pippen. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Pippen's got 7 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a wide. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Johnson left side. Amu Kalashvili. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
Bane passes to Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Wells kicks to Jackson. Payne for 3. Kept alive. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Morant's doing a good job using the pump fake to his advantage.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Wembanyama outside. Call outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Knocks it loose. Now here's Morant for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fox against Bane. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama with it. Goes back up. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 1:56 left in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama for three. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Morant passes to Bing. Shoots over Fox. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bing.
This team trusts Bane, and he comes through.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Wells. And Fox gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And the shot goes in. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. Now here's Morant for 3. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 32 points in the game. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And Wembanyama throws it down. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and